What's up, everybody? This is my attempt at Calvin Harris lead in song Bounce. Yeah, I spent a while on this, maybe an hour or so, and I really couldn't get that accurate, so I eventually just kind of gave up. I ended up with this, but I'm still going to show it to you guys, and hopefully it helps somebody. It's actually two different patches to get the full sound, so I will show you both of them. You can actually download them for free on my Facebook page. Just check out the links below, and you should be all set, but I'll run through it if you don't want to do that. Oscillator 1 is going to be -12. You're going to put it on a sine square. WT position right in the middle. Spectrum, intensity all the way up. Amp 3/4. Amp right about there. Oscillator 2, -12 also. I'm going to put that on a smooth square. WT position all the way up. You want to put that on a format setting. And then intensity a little bit up from nothing. And then amp is going to be all the way up on that one as well. Oscillator 3, -12 again. Square saw 2. WT position all the way up on the square. Put that on spectrum, intensity halfway, amp a little bit up. Put that right there. No modulation oscillator on this one. You want to go to noise. I noticed there's a lot of noise in the original track. I couldn't get the exact noise source, so I just used tape. Put the color halfway and put the amp way up on this one to get that gritty sound that he has, even though, like I said, it's not the same gritty type sound. Feedback, just a little bit will help you. On this one, you want to put a lot of bit crusher. So go to insert 1, you want to go to bit crusher, almost 3/4 the way up, and then crush is maxed out. Insert 2, by the way, on that one, try, I think it's Omniside. I think it's Omniside. That's a good distortion plugin that I use sometimes. Check that out. Insert 2, you want to go to the hard clipper, which will say clip. Dry wet almost half, and then dry a little bit more than half. Then go to comb, filter 1. You want to go to comb. Pitch, put that all the way up. Dampening a little more than half. Feedback a little more than half. And route that all the way up right there. Make sure this is all the way down, and while you're going at it, make sure the mix is right in the middle. Filter 2, you want to put that on daft. The cutoff's going to be a little bit less than half, and resonance is going to be about 3/4. That one I just have a little bit of small room reverb, but I have the density and color all the way up on this one. So adjust those to taste. And then the EQ, I have a boost at 3/4 the way up. Frequency is going to be right about here, and the high shelf will be right about there. Okay, let's go to the voicing tab. Unisono is going to stay at 1. None of these are going to be activated. The trigger will be always, and it'll be on monophone right there. Let's go over to oscillator, the OSC tab. This is going to give you the glide effect, so that's kind of important. Make sure you put the glide on rate. Put your time right about here, and again, adjust this to taste. And then vibrato, I think I have, no, I don't have any vibrato. I prefer vibrato, so again, adjust your vibrato to taste. Let's go to the envelope 4. Attack is going to be a little bit up from all the way. Decay is going to be fully maxed, and level is going to be about 3/4, so put it right about there. And then release is going to be a little bit less than half. Okay, well, hopefully that'll give you, that's the low-end sound of this patch. I'll show you the high-end sound of this patch as well. It's going to be right here, which I'll also be including in the presets. So let's go there. Okay, the high-end patch. We're going to go to OSC1. It's just going to be a smooth square at 0, and put that right here. Intensity half, amp all the way up, and spectrum. Then OSC2, 12, smooth square again. WT position halfway, intensity all the way up, and amp almost halfway. Okay, nothing else can be on this side. Oh, actually the mod oscillator, but it doesn't need to be on, don't worry about it. Then noise, we have white noise. Crank that color all the way up, and put that amp a little more than 1/4 the way up. No feedback on this one. Bit crusher, you want to put in almost the same position on each tab, so just make sure you copy those. No filters on this either. We have reverb, just a little bit of reverb. Adjust those to taste. And then dimension expander, a little bit of dry wet, and then a good amount of size. Again, adjust that to taste as well. EQ tab, looks like everything is standard position, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's go to the voicing. Again, we have unisono at 1, monophone, unisono spread, none of this is going to be on, and then trigger always. OSC tab, a little bit less glide than the one I showed you before, but again, adjust that to taste and put that on rate. And then vibrato, again, also you can adjust that to taste. I believe there was not too much on the original track. Then let's go to the envelope 4, which should be the last thing we need to talk about. Attack is going to be all the way. Decay is going to be all the way up, and level just up a little bit at 1/4, and release up just a little bit at 1/4. And I believe that covers that. Like I said, you can download it on my Facebook page and a bunch of other stuff, so be sure to check those out. Alright, cool. Cheers, guys.